If you're watching this, chances are you feel lost. Maybe you are in a job that you hate. Maybe you are studying a program that you don't care about. Or you have changed your major already 2 times and still not enough. Maybe you look at everyone else and they seem to have it all figured out, while you are still trying to find your starting line. I know what you feel. I'm a data scientist today and I love what I do, but my life has been full of wrong turns. So today I want to give you my 3 suggestions that will change your perspective, and I promise you, you will look at your life differently. The first one, exploration is not a failure, it's a research. I started psychology because I wanted to learn how people think. Then I switched to economics because I thought that I needed something more practical. I studied there for years and realized that this field was not something created for me, and I didn't want to spend my whole life working as an economist. So I found tour guide practical training. So it seemed fascinating to me, but that time when I was doing this switching from one profession to another, I thought that I was failing because all the people around me were doing one thing, they were learning one direction. So compared to them, I looked like a lost kid who goes from one place to another to find her home. But my current self is more than grateful to her that she didn't let me stop somewhere that wasn't my fault. Number 2, sometimes you have to take the bridge job. There is no shame in doing something you don't love while you search for something you do. And I realized this back when I was getting ready for the tour guide exam. It was 2 days left before the exam that COVID-19 started. And my dream went into ashes, like COVID-19 began. Who cares about your tourism industry, right? So I'm left outside and I don't see my next steps, what it should be. And I took whatever came next. I began working as a credit officer. This was definitely not something I want to do in my life. I hated to get up every morning to go to this job, but I did this anyway because I had a little kitten that time which I had to take care of. So I needed income. And I was right because sometimes you have to pay your bills before you figure out what you want to do in your life. And that's okay. Number 3, have courage to keep searching. I could have stopped at that job. It was stable. It is at bank, so it's predictable. I had my salary. I was working hard, so I had my bonus, and I was living good that time. But deep down, I knew that this job wasn't for me. So I made a move that felt terrifying that time. I applied for Erasmus program to study 1 semester abroad. So I went to another country for 1 semester. I studied there, which completely changed my perspective. It made me find what I really liked to do in this life. Data, patterns, problem solving, human behavior through data analysis. So I came back and I became a data analyst. Now I'm here. I'm a data scientist. And I have a zero intention of changing anything because this field is mine. Not because it was my first choice, but because I tried enough times to find something that was really for me. And from today's perspective, all those experiences contributed to who I am today. The world pressures you to choose one thing and stick with it forever, but that's an old advice for an old economy. Today, your competitive advantage is adaptability, diverse experience, and the courage to change things when something is not working for you. If your path is not linear, congratulations. That's your advantage. Those people who went straight from A to B, they have good technical skills, but you bring context, a unique perspective, empathy, courage, the skills that come from only walking a challenging road. So again, the world will pressure you to choose one thing and stick with it. Do not listen to it. This is your path. This is your life. And give yourself permission to be honest, to choose what you like and what you don't like. Whatever field you choose, you need a hard work there. You need to work on yourself a lot. And imagine if you don't like something, you can't push yourself to it. So good luck on your journey. Be brave. Be courageous. try more, experiment more, live more. At the end of the life, it's about experiences. As it seems, we have a long journey ahead. So, see you in the next episode.